Noon, actually marvelous afternoon, wonderful evening, and magnificent morning all through the world, because I don't know who is watching this show. I have no idea, but I know that I'm in Washington, D.C., and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. For my guest, Huma Shakeel Malik, she is in Islamabad, Pakistan, and I believe, what time is it there now, Huma?
It's 2 a.m. here.
It's 2 a.m. in Pakistan, and you could be watching from anywhere in the world. Anyway, I am here to find out about Huma and learn much more about her. And I'm very excited because she's a very, very interesting lady from reading her bio. Having said that, I am going to remind you that this show, like all of my shows, is sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization promoting peace one conversation at a time. Huma, please introduce yourself so everyone knows who you are.
Okay, hello Carla. Thank you so much for having me on your show. This is Huma Shakeel Malik. I am a certified pharmacist and I work as a freelance content writer. I am a level 2 seller on Fiverr and I love to write. I want to be very successful in my writing career, and I am very passionate about my work. I have initiated a coaching program on content writing, and I want to enable my people of Pakistan, to learn the skills, to learn content writing, and I want them to generate income stream through content writing.
Wonderful. How long have you been doing content writing?
It's been more than 2 years now. I'm doing content writing, and I have my other job experiences in the field of pharmacy, as I am a pharmacist. So I worked as a regulatory affairs executive in Union Cosmic Pharmaceutical Firm. I worked as a lecturer in a pharmacy school. And I also worked as a team lead in Department of Medical Billing and Coding.
Wow, so you do a lot of work. Do you work from home?
No, all the other job experiences are, it's been nine years now, because when I got married, then I left my jobs. I dedicated all my beautiful 7 years to my family, to my kids, to the other household responsibilities. After 7 years, when I decided to resume back my career, then I feel comfortable in starting my work from home. So by this way, I am able to carry on my responsibilities as a mother, as a wife, as well as I am earning a very good amount while sitting at home.
How old are your kids?
I have 2 kids, Carla. My daughter is 7 years old, and I have a son. He is 6 years old.
Wow, and how long have you been married? You look so young.
It's been 9 years now.
And are you happily married?
Yeah, I'm happily married.
So somewhere I read that you like working with children. Is that correct?
Sorry, I'm working with?
Somewhere I read that you do some work with children. You're passionate about children, or am I getting you confused with someone?
No, it's not like that.
Okay, let's get back to your pharmacy.
Okay.
What made you interested in studying to be a pharmacist?
If taking a pharmacy education is not by my choice. I wanted to become a medical doctor, but at that time I didn't score that much of score in that I get eligible for MBBS. So the other option left for me at that time was only pharmacy. So I did that.
Oh,
It was not
okay.
my choice, but when I started doing it, then I did it uh, with a great passion, and I did it good.
I'm sure you did. What is your favorite thing about working for a pharmacy?
I didn't work in a pharmacy, like I didn't work in a retail pharmacy setup, but in a teaching profession. I really enjoyed working as a lecturer in a pharmacy school because I always loved to teach.
What do you love to teach the most?
Uh, for now, as I am running my Facebook page and I want to enable people to earn money, and I want them to be financially independent and secure. For now, I want to teach them to be successful. I want to teach my people about their goal setting. I want to teach them about having some dreams. I want to teach them about having certain direction. So this is what I love to teach about. And about pharmacy, I was interested in pharmaceutical management. I was interested in pharmaceutical marketing, like what is in a pharmaceutical industry, what are the marketing strategies, how to manage a pharmacy, what is the management in a pharmacy, or what is pharmacy management in hospitals. So this is what I taught my students.
And okay, you went into pharmacy management. Is your husband also into medical studies
No,
or?
no. He is a finance graduate.
Oh, and what does he teach also or?
No. He is not a teacher. He is running his own business. He is a
What
businessman.
made, okay, you decided to, and I love it because you are a woman, you are you're working in a pharmaceutical fashion, and not only are you a woman, this empowers other women in Pakistan. Were your parents supportive of you becoming a pharmacist?
Yeah. My parents were my great support, and they supported me to do something related to medical field. And it was their interest. They want to see me a doctor, so they are happy. They were happy when they see me working as a pharmacist. So this is basically to serve in a medical industry, to serve for health and fitness, health and wellness. So the things are related to each other.
This is really exciting. As a pharmacist, what makes you want to do that work? Do you do it? What is the most exciting thing to you in doing the work of a pharmacist?
In the pharmacy profession, the most exciting thing that I personally feel is to help doctors basically to in prescribing the correct medicine to the patients. And the other exciting thing that I find very interesting is to this indirectly it is basically serving the humanity. And when we go to the industrial sector, I it the whole procedure of making the medicine, making pharmaceutical products, starting from scratch to packaging and the whole manufacturing process, because I have been there, and I have been an internee in a multinational pharmaceutical company. So this always excites me when I see the process of making the medicines and pharmaceutical products. So one way or another, this is all related to health. So health is my favorite subject, health and wellness, health and fitness. I write for health. And the other thing, as a medical writer, I write for surgery also. So this is my personal interest, which is not relevant to my education.
That's really exciting. Do you believe that herbal substitutes are a good thing, or is it
Oh,
better?
yes, exactly. Herbal substitutes, I do prefer herbal substitutes for myself, for my kids. And the actual drugs are basically originated from their herbal origins. So we cannot deny the importance of herbal substitutes. We can take them as a substitute remedies, and they are good if we know the exact amount of those substitutes, then they are really beneficial.
Now, do you also, you said you create the medicines, do you
Yeah.
actually mix things together and make the actual medicine? Or do you just put pills in? In this country, it seems like the pharmacist just takes
No, no,
pills
no.
and fills it all the time.
No, there is a whole system that we do have in our pharmaceutical industries. Like it's about production, and it's about quality assurance and quality testing. Like this is the whole procedure of a drug making. So pharmacists are there, and at each and every step, a detailed supervision of a pharmacist is required in a pharmaceutical industry. So when I've been there, I was working as an intern in Aventis Pharmaceuticals. So the making of few syrups, and watching that in front of my eyes, a big halls, a big drums, and the number of staff there, and the whole packaging process, and then QA, it always excites me.
Wow. So do you work in an actual pharmacy or do you work from home?
Now I work from home.
So are you mixing up
No, no, no. As a
pharmaceuticals?
pharmacist, I'm not working now. I am working as a freelance content writer from home. I left that job. I've been there before my marriage. I worked in a pharmaceutical industry. It was the time from 2008 to 2012. I was working as a pharmacist, but then I got married and I left everything. I dedicated all my potentials to my family and to my kids. And now I am working from home, and I'm working as a freelance content writer.
Now, as a content writer, are your clients more of people who are doctors, or are they pharmacists? What kind of clients do you have?
Mostly my clients are from health and wellness clinics. I write for them. I write, and my particular niche is I write on surgery and surgical procedures. I write articles, I write blog posts for them, and my personal interest is in aesthetic procedures and plastic surgery. So these are my main domains.
Have you done surgery at all?
No,
or you
no. This
just-
is all by my research. This is my interest, and this is all research based.
So would a doctor say, hey, I want to write an article on heart surgery?
No,
Would
it's
they
not.
come to you?
No, not about heart surgery. I love writing on plastic surgery.
So what does that mean? You're talking to someone who doesn't know much about that. So you're
Plastic surgery.
teaching me
If
now.
someone is not happy with the shape of his nose, then he or she has an option to alter the shape of his nose. If you're not happy with the shape of your face, then you guys have an option to do or to alter the shape, or in whatever way, or in whatever you can have the contours, you can have different angles, you can have your desired jawline, you can lift your eyebrows, you can have your eyelid surgery, you can have your breast augmentation. So this is this is all about plastic surgery. So if you are not happy with the nature, so you can alter that.
Now, do you recommend plastic surgery?
No, I don't. I don't recommend. I think by living a very healthy lifestyle, we can, because this is for the woman. This is all about aging. Women don't want to age. They want to. They don't want to look aged. So this is all, mostly this is about women. So I don't recommend them to have surgeries, at least. There are certain non-surgical procedures, one can go for that, but I don't recommend surgery. And in my writing experience, I write for sex reassignment surgeries, and I don't believe people go for that, and I don't recommend that. Like, if you are not happy with your sex, with your gender, you can change that.
I know. And
So somewhat this makes me upset. Like,
now, do you believe that happiness comes from within, or what other people are saying to you?
it vary from person to person. Few people
I'm
want.
asking about you.
So for me, 50-50. Like, if you are happy from inside, you don't bother other people. But to some extent, I do bother what other people are thinking about me, and I want to be good for them. So I think to some extent, this is this is equally like, if you are happy from inside, this is fairly good. But you also, like me, also bother what other people are thinking about me. Like, their opinions about me matter me.
You're amazing. I am surprised to hear you say that. You seem so confident.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have someone say that to you?
It feels good.
I want you to remember that. You
Like
were
what?
nervous about talking here, but look how well you're talking. Did you notice that? Did you understand my question?
No, I don't understand. Will you please say it again?
Okay, when you don't understand, you say, I do not understand. Because
All
I
right.
know that you are in Pakistan and you're not used to hearing English being spoken.
Yeah.
So it's very, very normal.
Yeah.
And relax, it's okay.
Yeah.
But instead of staring at me, say, oh, Carla, I don't understand. And I'll say, okay, let me say that again. Did you understand when I said you seem very confident?
Do you really think? I don't think so, because I am not that confident.
Okay, I want you to change your mindset.
All
I'm
right.
not saying it to make you feel happy about yourself.
All
I'm
right.
saying it because it's the truth. How many times did I ask you to say something over again because I did not understand you? Did I ask you to say something
No,
again?
no, no.
Why do you think that is the case?
Why do you think that it's?
Why do you think I did not need to ask you any questions to repeat yourself?
I think I am clear to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're very clear. How does that make you feel?
It's feeling good.
Okay. Does it help when you're smiling to be talking to me here?
Yeah.
What is the value of a smile?
What is it about? Your smile.
Why is your smile helping you?
Uh, like I feel comfortable while if I'm talking and laughing at the same time, like I feel comfortable.
Right. So are you doing that now?
Yeah.
You're doing very, very well.
All right. Thank you.
What is your favorite thing to do?
Uh, my favorite thing to do. I have a lot of things to do. So for these days, I am very much into my new initiative that I have taken. Like I want to teach content writing to people of Pakistan, to the youngsters. I want them to learn this skill. I want them to earn by selling this skill. So these days, I'm loving doing it.
Okay, you just told me a whole bunch of information and it's wonderful.
Thank
What
you.
is the most important thing for you to teach in English? Teach to people.
What? Sorry, will you please say it again? What?
What is most important for you to teach to people that you
All
want
right.
to teach to people?
Um, Um, I am not a life coach and I'm not a motivational speaker, but but I want people to update their self. I want people to grow. I want them to be very passionate about themselves, and I want them to dream. Like I always ask people, whoever is around me, to do something. I personally believe that staying stagnant and not updating yourself and not upgrading yourself by learning new things, I think this is of no use. Like we have a life, and if we are same throughout our life, then it's not really joyful for me, at least. So we should, and I want my people to develop their self. I want them to play a part in developing their self, and they should represent their families. They should represent a very good image of their country, and we, as like I am communicating to you, and you are from another nation, likewise I communicate with my clients. So I want to give them a very soft image of my country, so that Pakistanis become trustworthy, they become like I want my people to portray them as good people, like Pakistan is a good country. It's a nice nation, and I want them to become a part in development of our country. This is what I want.
Go on. I thought you were done.
Sorry. So I encourage my people to have certain goals in their life. I want them to have some dreams, because when we have some dreams, when we have certain targets in our life, we basically become accountable to that, and we basically give challenge to ourselves. So everyone likes to be challenged. Everyone likes to be accountable, and by giving a certain challenge to yourself, or by having certain goal in life, uh, we become more responsible, we become more confident, we have certain goals, we just start doing or we just start running after that dream or goal, and it makes us responsible.
You know what? You just inspired me.
Sorry?
You just inspired me.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want to know how?
Yes.
And I want to say this on camera.
Oh, yes.
Remember when we began, you said, my English is not good. Did you say that to me?
Yes. Yes.
You just spoke straight for several minutes. I did not time it. Sometimes I do, but I did not today. And I understood every word you said. How does that make you feel?
I'm feeling good.
How does it make you feel when I say your English is absolutely wonderful?
It feels really good.
Are you open to speaking to more people in English now?
Yeah.
You can do it. And not only can you do it beautifully.
Thank you.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Say
awesome.
that loud. Say it louder.
I'm feeling awesome.
What's another word you could use?
I'm
Awesome is good. I'm glad to hear you say it. Give me another fantastic word that
feeling
describes you.
brilliant. Is it
What?
okay? I'm feeling
Say it
brilliant.
again. Say it
I'm
again.
feeling, yeah.
Say, what about marvelous? Are you feeling marvelous?
Yeah, I'm feeling marvelous.
Are you feeling magnificent?
Yeah.
And if someone else comes to you and says, Huma, I want to interview you, what are you going to say?
It's okay, go ahead.
Why? How do
Because
you
I think I have overcome the fear of talking or understanding by having this very smooth conversation with you. And this is just an inner fear that we people do have, and all of us do have, because English is not our primary language. Our primary language is Urdu, and I think and I encourage my people that don't hesitate in saying this, that Urdu is our primary language, because we are among the people who are passionate about learning English. And there are certain nations and there are certain people like Chinese people and people like German people. There are many people who are not very comfortable in speaking English, and they are just stick to their own language, and they do have translators to communicate, or otherwise they don't communicate in others' language. So we should be proud of it that we are learning a second language. Or I am focusing my children to learn more and more languages, like my daughter and son, they are learning Chinese as well. Their primary or mother language is Urdu, but they speak English in schools and in house, and they are also learning Chinese. So this is good. So we shouldn't be shy, but this is just only our fear of talking to the people who are native speakers. And more than talking, we are afraid of understanding what they are saying, because you guys are more fluent. Your accent is different than us. So this is just a fear. And I think while having more conversations with such people, we can overcome that fear.
And that's exactly why we do this.
Yeah.
Now, if someone came to you from maybe England or the United States and said, Huma, I want you to do some content writing, do you think you could do it for them in English?
Oh, yes, I am doing content writing in English. I am good in
Excellent.
writing. I am good in writing the stuff, but the only thing that all of us face, and we do have fears, is just to talk to native speakers. And more than talking, it's about listening and understanding what they are saying.
And if you don't understand, what can you do?
If we do, sorry?
If you do not understand, what can you do?
This is not about totally not understanding anything. It's about because you guys are very fluent in your speaking. So this is just this is just what can I say? This is just we skip so many things, and we skip the blending of words and things. This is not about complete misunderstanding. This is what we only just skip the things, we skip the words in listening.
Right. And if you don't understand, you can always say, what can you say?
I'm not getting you. Yeah, I'm not understanding. Will you please come again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you say it as often as you need, right?
Yeah.
If you need to say it one time, great. But if you need to say it 10 times, just as good.
All right.
Another thing you can do, because I know this was a concern for you before we got started, is if you don't understand me, you say, speak slower. This is because that helps you. The words and the sounds in Urdu and the sounds in English are a little different.
Yeah.
And if you say, I don't understand, what am I going to do? Am I going to help you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And if someone came to me, not that I speak real good Urdu, I basically don't speak any, and said, Carla, speak to me in Urdu, I would say, I can't do it. But you know what? You did it in English.
Hmm.
And you did a great job. You did a magnificent job. What do you want to say now?
Thank you very much for acknowledging me, and I personally know this thing that we can do it, uh, and I can do it. But this is just a fear of talking, and this is just, and we can communicate like locally. We can communicate in English. Like I talk to my children in English. I communicate with their teachers in English. But the only fear we do have is to talk to native speakers. Like I had an interview, job interview with my client. Like they wanted to hire me on regular basis for content writing for their aesthetic clinics and plastic surgery clinics, and we had a Zoom conversation on just like this on a video call, and I was so much confused. I was not getting anything what they were saying, and I don't know how it did happen.
And when you are in that position, all you have to do is say, hey, I don't understand you. Will you speak slower?
Mm-hmm.
Will you? And they speak slower and you still don't understand it. You say, can you say it in a different way? And it's perfectly fine.
All right.
It's sometimes difficult. I know that. It's not an easy thing. But when you do that, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping them learn.
Yeah.
And you
In
can,
English. Mhm.
what? Say it again.
English is very important. Definitely, it's an international language for communicating, for business, for everything. Like English is important, and like we Pakistanis, need to learn it, and we need to
Not
practice
only,
it.
not only Pakistanis, everyone around the
Everyone,
world.
yeah.
And I have a show called Learn English by Speaking English. You're more than welcome to come and practice. And your kids can come on Sundays. The show is for people 20 years old and younger. But it'll help you learn. The
Yeah.
more you speak in English, the better you're going to do. Are you glad I told you you could do this now?
Sorry.
Are you glad now that I told
Yeah,
you
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
this?
I'm clear. I'm clear.
I know you were scared. And also remember, always, when you get scared, all you have to do is put on a smile and you'll feel better,
All right.
especially when you don't understand.
Hmm.
Okay, I want to thank you for talking to me. I want to thank the people who watched because there were people watching just now. And I want to ask you, is there anything you want the audience to know before we go offline?
Uh, as I am working on I want to talk for passion. I want to talk for success. I want to talk on growth and development. So I want my audience to have have a burning desire for success. I want them to have passion for success. I want them to have a change mindset. Like we do have a passion for change. Like in whatever circumstances we are living in, we should not die in the similar circumstances. So we must evolve, we must change ourselves, we must have some targets, we must have certain goals in our life. And these goals, it can be like I do set a goal for my day, I do set goals for the week, goals for the months and years. And I foresee things, like I want to be there after certain time, and I achieve that. And this is all because of my passion, because whenever I set any target, I work very hard to achieve that target. So similar is the case. Like I want my audience, I want my people to have dreams, and they work hard to actualize those dreams.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much, Huma. This has been really a lot of fun. And do you want to know? I'm going to tell you that we have been speaking for over 41 minutes.
Yeah.
And you did most of the speaking.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
No, I'm feeling comfortable. Like I don't believe that 41 minutes have been passed and I'm talking to you.
Well, we're going on 42 minutes now.
42 minutes. Thank you so much, Carla. Thank you so much for having me on your show, and I would love to come again.
We'll work something out, Huma. And I want to thank you so very much for speaking with me tonight. It has been fun, and I am so glad we did it. And with that, I want to remind everyone that this show is sponsored by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization created by Rehan Allahwala to promote peace one conversation at a time. And having said that, can you wave goodbye with me? And we will go off air, but you don't go anywhere yet. Can you wave goodbye? Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you soon.